Intellectual pack, assemble. It is time for another review. Now, it has been about a week or two now since I did one of these. So, today we are covering X-Men Apocalypse. Now, in this video, we're going to do it a lot like we did Elektra and a lot like we did X-Men First Class. And the first thing we're going to discuss is how we got to the main part of the movie. We got introduced to Apocalypse earlier on, basically taking powers from different generations of people and mutants, in other words. And, and basically what he does. We get introduced to Eric, aka Magneto, at this point as well in this whole filler X point. We get introduced to Nightcrawler as well as Angel. We get introduced to a younger version of Storm, Psylocke, who played by Olivia Munn, which honestly I hope she comes back as Psylocke in the future because she was amazing in that role. The whole idea of how we got all these mutants in one big, thing, and all that. And, we got returning mutants, of course, like Charles Xavier, Jean Grey, Havoc, Mystique, Quicksilver, and all that, honestly, Unbroken. Just amazing, beginning, introducing us all again to mutants that we've seen before and ones we haven't yet at this point in the series, or we have, but but different actors, of course. Now I'm not sure how I feel yet about this movie because, I did just watch it. Yes, I rewatched it. So, I feel that the way Xavier becomes bald is pretty cool how they did it. Interesting how they did it. The fact that Xavier had to let, Jean Grey know, let it go, let it out, let the Phoenix out. Still kind of felt like it was an Omega level mutant playing second fiddle to another Omega level mutant, in Charles Xavier and Jean Grey. It's pretty cool that we got the whole Omega level of Magneto, Angel, and Psylocke as well. Magneto learning he could pull metal from the earth itself and use his power even when even anywhere really. That's pretty cool how they did that. Of course, the whole idea of Quicksilver getting back involved was he was heading to save the school, or heading to see Magneto, who he thought was there. And unfortunately, Apocalypse gets there first. Havoc tries to stop him. He blasts the energy at, Apocalypse. Unfortunately, it hits this thing inside, power thing inside the school, which forces the school to Quicksilver gets there. Unfortunately, it looks like he's just too late to save Havoc. Unfortunately, but um, so that whole scene, Unbroken, easy. Now, final thing we're going to discuss is how in the post-credit scene we get a shot at some men getting something for Essex Corp, aka a sample of Wolverine's blood. Thing that we never really got a payoff for, which is in itself annoying and frustrating. But some of you may know, some of you may not, that is basically referencing Mr. Sinister, who, from the sound of it, is we're getting in the future for the MCU proper. Which honestly, it's about time. Now, that whole thing, the fact that we didn't get a any kind of follow up for that, honestly, broken. Honestly, just they could have done so much with that, but they didn't, and that alone is frustrating and broken. So now at this point, X-Men Apocalypse, Unbroken or broken? That's the question. My verdict for X-Men Apocalypse, Unbroken. I will see you guys possibly later, possibly more likely tomorrow, for another review, this time of X-Men Dark Phoenix. Yeah, we'll see how that one does. But yeah, as always, though, remember, stay safe, stay dangerous. Love you guys. Later.